Hey guys, this is Leah with therusticeasel.com, and I like to share things that I'm doing in my mobile paint party business that is helpful for me. And today I wanted to share with you guys the Kodak projector. This is something I've been using to trace images on my canvases, either before a paint party or to do a paint kit. For a little over a year now. And what this is if you like to have a drawing on your canvas before you go to a paint party, that way all of your painters have kind of guidelines to paint within. That is what I use this for. So inside you'll find the projector. There's also a cord to charge it. The nice thing about this projector is it's small and it's rechargeable, so you can either leave it hooked up to the cord or you can use it cord free. I have mine on an Archon mount. I really like this mount because it's real flexible. I can move it further and closer to the canvas just depending on what size I need. So of course, the farther away I take the projector, the bigger the image is going to be. And then the closer it is, the smaller the image. So I have a few different size canvases here. I can use this for all three of these. So I have an 8x10, an 11x14, and a 16x20. But you could really use this for any size canvas, just depending on how close or far away you have your mount from the canvas. But what I'm going to show you first is how to hook this up. So the first thing I do is there's a little power button on the side here. So I'm just going to hold that down. You can see it kind of lights up. The first thing it's going to say is wireless, movie, image, or HDMI. I'm just going to use this middle button right here to select wireless. So once you select wireless, the next thing is hooking it up to your phone. Now, I use an iPhone. This might be a little bit different if you're using a different type of phone. It does have a user manual inside the box that might show you how to hook it up, but I'm gonna show you how I do it. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your settings, you're gonna go to Wi-Fi, and once the projector is on, it's going to come up Kodak. You just click Kodak. The first time you do this, you will have to enter a password. The password is just 12345678, I believe. Just start with 1 and keep going up until that join button turns blue. And then once you join the Wi-Fi, you're gonna go to your screen mirroring. So for me, it's these two little square boxes. Just click on that and then click the Kodak. What's going to happen is it's going to start projecting anything that is on my phone. It's going to start projecting it on my table here. So now what I can do is if you took a picture, let's say you painted a new picture or you have a tracer for a painting, you can take a picture of that painting and then use it to trace these images on the canvas. So I'm gonna go to an image that I already have saved to my phone. All right, so I have this cow design. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have this cow design pulled up on my phone. And depending on how far I move, let's see if I can tighten that. So how far I move the projector away from the canvas is how big or small it is. So you just kind of have to line up your projector kind of straight down. And as you can see, I can easily now take a pencil and trace around these lines. And then that way, when I take this to a paint party, they'll already have the image of the cow on there. That way I can easily guide them through exactly how to paint that. And then the further away you get this, of course, the bigger it's gonna get. So I can put this up a little bit higher. And then that works for the bigger canvas. So this is an 11x14 canvas. And then if you want to do the 16x20 canvas, you even go higher and the image will be bigger. Now, one thing I learned is that if your picture is on horizontal like this, it will be bigger on here. So if I take this and turn it vertically and then hit done, you see how much smaller it is now on here. So even if you have a picture that's vertical, if you want it to appear bigger with the projector, turn it horizontal. So let's say this was a vertical picture and I wanted to make it bigger on the projector. I would just turn it horizontal, hit done, and then that way it appears much larger. So hopefully that's a good trick. Now, if you already have your outlines, so if you have templates, I keep all of my templates in an album on my phone. And so if I was just to pull up that cow template, so I have that cow template, I've already created a tracer for it. This one is saved vertical, so if I change it to horizontal, it will get bigger on here. But I could easily now just take this, trace it on my canvas, and then that way I can just go to a paint party, have my image already drawn on my canvas, or maybe I'm selling paint kits and I want that image already on the canvas. This has just been a really easy way that I've discovered to easily trace the outline on a canvas. That way you are ready to go teach it at a paint party. I just wanted to share this with you. Hopefully this was helpful. Bye guys.